Good evening, everyone. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yes, I see already quite a few people in chat. Hi Ash, of course. Hi Score. Hi Adster. Who else is there? Um, Hi
13 months
Dupless.
of
Hi
the mighty
Storm.
dotage. Now let's see whose mind is 24 carat and whose is just a carrot. It's time for some more golden mind.
Well put, Shadowmate. Thank you for that 13 month resub. Over a year now. Wow. Also, thank you for the host to Connor, Tipster, and Stormwolf. And still hi to Connor and Applecast and who else? And Tipster and Cola and Oni and Shapes and Houghton and Jack Wilfred, of course, Saberstar and everyone else who I missed potentially. It's been a while. It kind of feels weird now. It's like, oh, I'm doing this again. We're doing this again. This is happening again. I need to prepare things again. I'm procrastinating again, and all the related things. So I hope I didn't forget anything, or rather anything important tonight. I think it's okay. My computer's been buzzing weirdly, but it seems to function all right. So fingers crossed. Um, so yes, tonight we have what I usually call mini final, called semi final, last chance, or lower bracket final, maybe something like that, of the Golden Mine tournament. And tonight we will find out who will be the last finalist after 2 more weeks for the actual tournament final, joining Liquid Courage, Grunkle Squeaky, Samster, Lucario, and Hellion, I believe. Those are the 5. Um, it's gonna be interesting. I think we have quite some tough players, and it will be fun to see them compete against each other. And tonight is mostly as normal. For the final, there are gonna be quite a few changes that I still need to remember myself. But yeah, tonight is gonna be pretty much more or less normal, aside from the slightly higher stakes. And speaking of higher stakes, it's like, I shouldn't be handling all this pressure alone. And so I'm very, very happy to have my helping hand, or as I like to call him, my helping paw, Ape, back with me. Good evening,
Yummy steaks. I'm going to eat them all up.
Ape. Don't forget
Oh,
the
high steaks. Right, the other kind of steaks.
I mean, yeah, I have some things in the fridge. I can get you some steaks with things. But yeah, how are you tonight or this afternoon for you?
Loading a whole bunch of tabs because I've been out of practice. The last match you did everything, and I think it's been a month at least since I've even opened some of these little scorecard things we use. So
Fair enough.
slowly getting back into the roll of things in the new year.
Well, I mean, it's good you're getting some practice because you're gonna be running only Connect tournament
Oh,
relatively soon.
that's true. Yeah, that's
Tell us,
next month already too. Yeah.
tell us all about that.
Yeah, only Connect. We're in, I guess, week 2 of all the public signups. You can check out the relevant channels in the Discord for at Bash. I think if you type !Discord, I think is the
Yes,
command
it
in
should
chat.
be
If you're not
typing.
already part of the
There we go.
Discord, come join us because we do a lot more fun than just streaming stuff. But yeah, only Connect tournament. I have plenty of applications already to have a nice sized tournament, but always room for more people.
Yay! And the tournament is gonna be in Discord, right?
Yes,
Or
it's
or on
Discord
stream.
only. This won't be streamed like Golden Mind is, but yeah, hopefully be a fun community thing. We got a lot of new faces, a lot of old faces. Be a
Well,
nice event. I feel.
nice to hear. And if I remember correctly, aside from applications, just earlier today you have posted a question submission form as well.
Yeah, if you want to write your own questions for it, I'll be happy to filter those in if we can squeeze them in. I wrote a lot of questions ahead of time, but I'm always looking for things I didn't catch or think about. So
And
now
I'm
let's
sure you'll
see
be
what
getting a good
we
chunk of them,
Oh yeah,
knowing this community. And
absolutely.
yeah, and thank you, Oni, for continuing the gift sub that you got from Connor. That's very nice. What else? So I'm like I said, I'm very happy to have you back. Last time I was on my own, and it wasn't as horrible and as scary like as I initially thought. But I'd still very much be happier to have you around, which is happening tonight. Um,
Hmm.
aside from Ape, tonight we have 5 contestants. Like, I mean, how without them, right? So, without too much further ado, the first contestant of the night is Setra, 19-year-old student from Russia who lost against Grunkle Squeaky in episode 1. Contestant number 2, Procyon, 21-year-old math teacher from USA, and they lost against Liquid Courage in episode 2 in quite a particular stream experience because we needed to pre-record the final round. Third contestant, John, 21-year-old student from USA, lost against Lucario in episode 3. Applecast, 21-year-old maritime engineering student from the Netherlands, who lost against Samster in episode 4. And last but not least, Jack Wilfred, 21-year-old student union president from UK, who lost against Hallion in episode 5. So these are all 5 contestants tonight. I know Procyon is not able to voice chat with us until a little bit later. We're gonna have some fiddling around to do with that, but I don't see them around as such either. Abe, could you message them for me while I start chatting up with the contestants? Thank you very much. See, I'm already happy to have your So yeah, all these 5 players have been performing very well, just not as well as some other 5 players. And actually, all these runner-ups in their respective matches were part of the winning team in round 1. And so that's something, that's a tendency. And tonight we're not gonna have teams because we have 5 contestants. Like, you can't really put them into teams. So round 1 is just gonna be individual scoring, as simple as that, and then we'll deal with some more details as we go. The rest is pretty much the same. Hi, Serial Quizzer. Yes, this is a tournament. This is the sort of penultimate episode of the tournament. We're gonna find out the last contestant to get to the final, and the final will happen on the January 29th. So, starting with Cetra. Good evening. How are you tonight?
Good evening. So, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
All over the place. Things are happening. But,
It's understandable.
yeah, scrambled because things. But yeah, you actually, so some nice achievements or notable moments that Abe has very skillfully prepared for me is that in your game in round 1 you outscored all the other opponents, getting 5 questions out of 7 correct. So it seems that may be your round tonight as well.
Well, we'll see.
And how are you feeling? Do you feel better prepared for this one? Have you prepared it? Like, have you been preparing something additional?
Well, not that much.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just taking rest and make sure you're thinking properly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. In our second place, we have Procyon in theory, whom I'm not seeing around. They are online as such. Abe, have you gotten any response from them? Maybe?
I got a thumbs up from them with DM, so they at least have the capability to answer
I see them. There we go. I see them there. So yes, they are now dragged in, still deafened. I know they're unable to talk, but if they would be able to listen, that would be nice. If Ape, you could deal with have that poke for me as well. It's so lovely. I'm just happy to have an assistant back. So you know, making you run errands all the way. So yeah, Procyon was actually the only person to get all questions right in both first and second rounds, getting all 7 correct in round 1. And yeah, so highest runner-up score is throughout the first 3 rounds as we measure. So in advance their responses to the pre-episode chat where they're doing well. It's lovely to be there, and they're excited to have a second chance at making the finals, which sounds very lovely and nice. So for now, we'll figure out they should be able to submit in the Apes Excel sheet, so we'll deal with that. It's just we won't have their company for a little bit more due to external circumstances, but hopefully everything else goes. Hopefully everything else goes fine. In position number 3, we have John. Hi, John. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you?
Nervous and stressed and scrambled and busy and
Fair.
procrastinating and
Of course.
messed up sleep schedule. So, a lot of things at once.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah, just, everything's fine. Nothing's on
Yeah.
fire. So yeah, what I have for you here is says that you got the first place in round 3 for your game. I see score of 15 out of 20, which was actually bested only by someone whom I'll get to in a bit. And so yeah, you won one of the showcased episodes. You got
Right.
second in that one, so are you gonna get third tonight then?
Well, hopefully it's not a downward trend. We can reverse it. Maybe
Right.
go back up, bring my average up a little bit. But we'll
Right.
see. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. But you're very much fired up and prepared to go to the tournament final and revenge. Who was it? Lucario, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try my best. I hope so.
Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And so the person who has the highest score in round 3, which is 16 questions out of 20, is our next contestant, Applecast. Good evening, Applecast. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm doing all right. Just relaxing.
Just relaxing.
Still.
Right. What was the topic in round 3? Do you remember? Because I haven't prepared well enough to know that in advance.
Scientific prefixes, whether they are higher or lower
Right.
than 0.
Right. Okay. So fair enough. As a
That was quite easy as a physics student.
Exactly. As a physics student, that seemed very much up your alley. So yeah, you had 16 out of 20, and you survived the only round 2 double tiebreak of the tourney. So there was a tiebreak question for the couples winner. You got to the losing team, and then won the sudden death. And I think it was something where you talked your teammate into choosing the wrong answer, which cost you that question, but then won in sudden death, right?
Yeah, I believe they already answered. I didn't know I couldn't answer, so I gave the answer away. So the other team just got it while he got it wrong.
Right. So,
Don't want to do that again.
That's totally accidental, not a strategy, right?
Maybe it was. I did go through.
Right. Have you been preparing anything additional for tonight, or just just resting and making sure you're in good shape?
Well, I've done way less quizzing the last month than I normally do, so that's preparation.
Perhaps sometimes a break is what you need. Who knows? We'll see that tonight. And last but not least, we have Jack Wilfred from the last match. So you have the sort of most recent memories. Good evening, first and foremost.
Good evening. Hello. Sorry.
So I see your achievement sort of is that your team lost in round 2. It called you the most resilient. So because your team lost in R2, and then you got only 6 points in round 3, which usually would be a low score, but the score you needed to beat was 5, and that was a last second clutch, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was less than a second remaining.
Oh goodness.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's something I remember, like last second. I counted parts of second due to my manual handling. So do you think do you think you have a bit of an advantage being the last one in, because it's the form is still a bit more active than in others, or you think that has barely any relevance?
Oh, I was going to say, I mean, I didn't have any sort of real expectations going in the first game, and I sort of feel like the wild card tonight. I think I'm going to have fun and try my best.
Well, that's a good plan. I hope you all have fun. I hope you too. I hope the viewers have fun. Oh yeah, shapes. I still remember that a little bit. One of the few things I remember is that round. Also score or if any other mod. Could we get a poll of who chat thinks would be the winner for tonight? I think I'm interested in that. I don't think I've asked for that the previous ones because I didn't think about it, but I think it would be interesting to see. If not, that's fine, but if you can, that would be lovely. So yes, I believe Ape has sent you all the Excel sheet submission thingies, words, all the usual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see testing coming
Just
through.
to verify, just send something in the row marked T. It can be A, B, or C. Make sure it's to the right of the text box, and any letter will do, just so we know that it's syncing right.
Right, now I see Procyon is still deaf, and Abe, do you know if they would, because they are watching the stream, aren't they? So they should be able to submit then, I assume. We'll see how things go. We'll try. That shouldn't last longer than the first round. I think they would be able to after that. That's partly why I'm talking a bit maybe more. So to sort of stall for that. But yeah, I don't see Jack's response. Not sure if that's coming through. Just checking that everything's working.
Yeah, I've got the thing up.
Okay.
I can see it.
Okay, so as long as you two, I guess. Oh, there we go. I thank you for the poll. And I guess we can start without much further ado.
I think we're good. Yep.
Okay, so I think I have the rules slide first. Yeah, so this is just from the usual episodes. I forgot to change it in time. Main rules are still the same. I'm not gonna go through them too much because you've all been there by now. You know it. The only difference is that it's not playing in teams, but it's all playing just individually. And the person with the lowest individual score after the round will end their performance in the tournament. But yeah, 8 questions, couple extras for tiebreakers. If not, I'll think of something on the spot. And I think we should start now. Question 1. Puzzle adventure game by Blue Brain Games is called House of who? Da Vinci, Raphael, or Michelangelo? Just need Procyon's response. There we go. So, Cetra, what did you put in?
I put in A, Da Vinci.
Do you know, or just guessing?
I might have heard of this before, but this variant makes the most sense to me, in a way.
Okay. Going in order, I see Procyon has also put 8 House of Da Vinci. John, how about you?
Yeah, I think I've vaguely heard of this before. Pretty sure it's House of Da Vinci.
Okay, Apple?
Well, I've seen you play House of Da Vinci 2 on my Steam friend list, so I assumed that's the game.
I did not think about that aspect.
I knew it anyway, but that helps.
Well, that's a bit relieving. I did not think that Steam history. It's weird to have connections with contestants, isn't it? And Jack, what did you put?
I put A Da Vinci. It just jumped out at me. The other two sounded wrong.
Fair enough. So yes, it's essentially social. All of you are correct. It is House of Da Vinci. Daniel Peak has played it on his stream. The first one, I got inspired by that and got the second part. So you all get a point. And I see poll results are in. So with 4 votes, the favorite is John for tonight,
Wow.
at least in
Thank you,
chat
viewers.
view. So that
Love you all.
no pressure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to question 2 then. We started a bit easier. Let's get into something more serious in theory. Which of these is a Russian semi-exclave bordering Lithuania? Semikody, Kaliningrad, or Luchanets? Okay, I see answers are in. Cetra?
Well, being a Russian may have been an advantage here. Kaliningrad all day long.
Okay, Procyon has input B as well. John?
I think I might have written a 500 questions question about it. There's this like math puzzle called the 7 Bridges of Königsberg, and
Right.
Königsberg is now Kaliningrad. So. pretty
Oh,
confident
right,
there.
it was the former name.
Mhm.
Applecast?
Oh, I love my European geography, so it's easily Kaliningrad as well.
Okay, and Jack?
Yeah, I knew that. I was just happy that was the only one that ended with grad because I was sure of that.
So yeah, once again, everyone's correct. Semikody is a line of Ukraine passing Belarus, and Luchanets is a line in Slovakia passing Hungary. So there's are those. Question number 3. In the poem Beowulf, the monster slain by the titular hero had what name? Hrothgar, Grendel, or Wiglaf? Not seeing Procyon. Abe, can you see it on your end?
I've not seen it yet.
5, 4. Can Procyon hear me? No, deafen. I'm gonna... Okay, so it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll have to leave it at empty answer. I cannot... Oh, there we go. Yeah, 0. Thank you. Cetra, let's start with you.
Well, this one, I don't know at all. Put B as a guess.
So yeah, Procyon ran out of time, unfortunately. John?
I read Beowulf freshman year of high school. I'm pretty sure Hrothgar is Beowulf's sword, and I don't remember who Wiglaf is, but pretty confident Grendel's the monster.
Okay. Applecast?
Well, I feel less confident now that Duplas has said that. I've read Beowulf like 8 years ago in college or like in middle school. I only remember the name Hrothgar, so I put in Hrothgar.
And Jack?
I knew they had a feminine name, so I just went with the one that sounded the most feminine. So that was Grendel.
Okay. So yeah, we now have some differences, so not all scores will be the same unless it's Wiglaf. And I can tell it's not Wiglaf. Majority of you is right. That was named Grendel. Hrothgar and Wiglaf were other characters. Wiglaf was definitely a like human character. I'm not sure about Hrothgar, but they were it was a figure in the poem in one capacity or another. So now we have Cetra, John, and Jack with slight leads of 3-2. Moving on to question 4, something from reality rather than fiction. Fukushima nuclear disaster happened in which year? 2011, 2013, or 2015? Just waiting on Cetra. Lovely. And let's start with you because I usually stick with the order. Cetra, what was your answer? And let's start with you. Order, Cetra. Okay.
So I put an A, but it would have been this one.
Procyon, I see you're unmuted. Do we have you?
Hey, Sprinted. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Lovely. Good evening, Procyon. Glad to have you now. So, what is your answer to this question?
Whichever one says 2000.
2011, I see you. But okay, John.
I think it was March 11th, 2011. So I put A.
Okay, Applecast.
I agree with Dupless. I believe it's March 11th.
Okay, and Jack.
I put 2011.
Okay, well, once again, absolutely every one of you is correct. It was in 2011, and as John said, it was March 11th, even more so. And there was a football match going, I think, or something like that, or soon after. I remember I had a question to answer about football match regarding it. Oh no, they did a nice memorial thing to it. Anyhow, I'm confusing my facts, but yes, it was March 11th, 2011. From Japan to South Africa. Question number 5. How many official languages does South Africa have? 3, 7, or 11? Okay, Cetra, let's start with you.
Slight guess, but probably 7. I put B.
Procyon?
I have 11.
Okay, John?
I was pretty sure it was either 7 or 11. And C hasn't been an answer yet, so I went for 11.
I don't really have that kind of logic to my answers, though, I'll be honest. Just like I put it whatever sounds within 3 options that I want,
Fair.
like the best for me, I guess. Applecast?
I'm pretty sure it's 11. I wrote a question about this a time ago that never left my own my own database.
Jack?
Before the answers came up, I thought it's 7 or 11. I had a vague memory of seeing sort of the name of South Africa on Wikipedia go like halfway down the page, so I said 11.
Okay. So, not everyone, but majority of you is correct. That is 11 languages. And now we see John and Jack get another slight lead over the other contestants. So, John and Jack have 5 points each, and the rest, and Cetra, Procyon, and Applecast have 4. So still very much up in the air. Question number 6. Which Nobel Prize has the most female laureates? Literature, chemistry, or peace? Just waiting on Procyon. There we go. Let's start with Cetra.
So, I remember Marie Curie is a Nobel laureate in chemistry, but there definitely are some more, but I still put in B as an answer.
Okay, so yes, she has chemistry and physics she shares with her husband, I think.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Procyon?
I think it's peace.
Okay, John?
Total guess, but I also went for peace.
Applecast?
It was between literature and peace for me, and I went for literature.
Okay. Jack?
I went for chemistry because I thought chemistry Nobel Prizes were more likely to be shared between people, so there were probably more
Right.
laureates in general. So I went for chemistry.
Okay. So out of these three, chemistry is actually the least laureates, or the fewest rather, only 7. The other two is 16 and 17. 16 is for literature, and 17 laureates for Peace Prize, which means John is leading the score for now. So Cetra and Applecast are in danger with 4 points. Procyon and Jag have 5, and John has 6. And I need to remember that it's very much not clear yet because the elimination is different than in team rounds. Moving on, question number 7.
You have to drag a Procyon back in, by the way.
Oh, did they leave?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Thank you for telling me. There we go.
No.
Okay, question number was that 7? Yes. Question number 7. The word dollar derived from another currency, thaler. The original coin thaler was minted in which modern country? Belgium, Czechia, or Hungary? Okay. Cetra, let's start with you.
Not sure, but I think it's Hungary.
Okay, Procyon.
I thought it was Ethiopia.
Okay.
So I guess.
So you went with the one that had IA at the end, which is Czechia in this case. John?
I wasn't sure. Just the word taller seems kind of Belgian. It doesn't really seem like a Czech or Hungarian word, so I went for Belgium, but I don't know.
Okay, Applecast?
I thought it was from Germany. So I was between Belgium and Czechia then probably, and I went for Czechia.
I did think to put Germany into one of the fake ones, and then I probably should have. And Jack?
I always thought the word dollar came from Spanish, so I just went with what thaler was close to, and I thought Belgium.
Okay, so the correct answer, I don't know if modern country was a big hint or not really. Back in the day, the coin was actually minted in Bohemia, which is now Czechia. So the correct answer is B. And the situation now is Cetra has 4 points. There we go. So yes, Procyon and John are leading with 6 points. Applecast and Jack are leading, in the middle with 5, and Cetra is behind with 4. So if Cetra wants to stay in the game, which I assume he does, he needs to answer the next question correctly, and hope that Applecast or Jack answer incorrectly, and then we have tiebreaker shenanigans and what have you. So the last main time question of the round, number 8. Which of these astronauts astronaut was born not in USA but in Italy, specifically in Rome? Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, or Michael Collins? Okay, everyone's logged in, etc.
Went for A this time.
Okay, Procyon?
Neil Armstrong is from Ohio. Buzz Aldrin is from New Jersey. Michael Collins is from Italy.
Okay, John?
Wasn't sure, so I punted for Buzz Aldrin.
Applecast?
I had not any foggier, so I went for Aldrin since it sounded the most logical for Italian name.
Okay, and Jack?
I had no idea, so I went with the one I knew least about. I went for Michael Collins.
Okay. So, I mean, I can't argue with when players give additional facts, the host can very rarely argue with them. Yeah, Procyon was right, and the one who was born in Rome is Michael Collins, which unfortunately means that with 4 points after 8 questions, Cetra is the lowest scoring player in this round and therefore has to leave the tournament in the game. Yep. Commiserations. But I hope you had fun.
Oh, I did have fun.
Lovely.
Was a delight to be here.
Glad to hear that. I hope you stay around to watch. If not, then go sleep and have a rest because it's I think it's the latest time for you out of all of us. But yeah, thank you for participating. Hopefully, I don't know if this happens again. But I'll see you around, and we'll see you around, one way or another later. Round of applause. Awkward round of applause. Yeah. Now, the remaining players. Usually in the original game, the player from the losing team gets to choose their partner. But I think tonight I decided that, and I thought to do like the least scoring player would get to choose their partner for round 2. But I decided that because it's the mini final, I should award a good performance instead, as I do in other rounds, let's say in round 3, right? So in this case, Procyon is the best performer in this round. And they have scored 7 points out of 8 questions. One was very much out of time, so possibly even a perfect score. John and Jack second with 6 points each, and Applecast are with 5 points. So Procyon, who would you like to be your partner in round 2?
Who's got the anime avatar?
That is.
That's me.
Applecast is fully from anime.
Well, it's from a game, but more anime.
All right, let's go with Applecast.
Okay, so in team for team 1 we have Procyon and Applecast, and for team 2 we have John and Jack, the double J.
Team 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, round 2 works just the same as it did last time. Let me go to the slide. Go to slide. Why is my computer slow? Round 2. There we go. Exactly the same, and for the rest of the game, it's exactly the same as your normal episodes, your normal qualifying games. So 2 teams of 2 players each, multiple choice questions. You have active and passive team. You played this before, so I'm sure you know this already. Stealing is possible. Once the question and the question answers are read, the passive team, please deafen yourself so that active team can discuss freely. Once you see the visual indicator of which answer it was, come back and discuss freely there in voice. But that's pretty much it. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Ready as can be.
Okay, so
Ready.
team, question for Procyon and Applecast. What country is the horror movie A Tale of Two Sisters originally from? And I say originally because there was a really bad American remake. Is it Japan, South Korea, China, or Thailand?
Do we need to wait for them? I mean, we don't really need to wait for them. I know where from, but like, does Jack need to?
There we go. I can do it from my end. Thank you for
South
telling.
Korea. South Korea.
He might be correct. I had a slight hunch, I wasn't sure, but when he says it so surely, I'm pretty sure it's South Korea then.
Okay, should I log that in then?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Logging in South Korea, and that is the correct answer. So yeah, 2 points. Next question is for John and Jack, also regarding horror movies. Specifically about Asian horror movies. So Japanese horror movie The Ring is based on novel series by which author? Koshin Takami, Murasaki Shikibu, Banana Yoshimoto, or Koji Suzuki?
Sorry about that. I forgot to deafen.
No, you're good.
I've seen these books before, but I can't think of the name.
I know Koshin Takami wrote Battle Royale, so I don't think it's him. And Murasaki Shikibu wrote The Tale of Genji, which is like the 11th century, so I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's Banana Yoshimoto because I think they do sort of like romances. I may be confusing with Haruki Murakami.
No, I think you might be right because I've read in Japanese class we've read some Banana Yoshimoto, and I don't think they do horror. So I'd be happy to go for Koji Suzuki.
Yeah, but by elimination, I'm happy to go with Koji Suzuki.
Yeah, all right, we'll go with that then.
Locking in that one then?
Yes, please.
Yep.
And that is correct.
Nice.
2 more points. I'm glad this question turned out to be relatively easy as well for the starting pair. Okay, moving on to question 3 for Procyon and Applecast again. What is the meaning of the name of the first Chinese lunar rover Yutu launched in 2013? Is it Golden Dragon, Emerald Panda, Granite Tiger, or Jade Rabbit?
Okay, so in Chinese. Okay, this is going to require me to remember Chinese.
Yeah.
Rabbit.
I
believe rabbit is Tutsi. Tiger is Mao. Mao might be cat. I don't remember if tiger is something Mao. It's like something Mao or not. Dragon I know is long. Panda is. I took Chinese. I took Chinese 6 years ago. I was a substitute teacher for a Chinese class like today. Actually, fun fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
Sounds
remember
for this question.
somewhat vaguely. I think rabbit starts with YU, so Yutu could be a combination of both terms.
Tiger. Okay, if tiger is something Mao, we assume dragon is long. Oh, panda is Xiong Mao, panda or dragon. So jade. Do I know what jade is?
I think rabbit is something UNO or something. Would make sense.
I remember learning the word for granite, but it doesn't seem like something I would get one single glyph in Chinese. Jade seems like it would get a single glyph in. My inclination is to go because I believe rabbit is two.
I think Jade Rabbit is the most logical.
So I would go with Jade Rabbit here, but it's not dragon because that's long, and it's not panda because that's Xiong Mao. And tiger, I think, is something Mao, but I'm not 100% sure. But granite doesn't seem right anyways. I would go with Jade Rabbit here.
I agree with you. I think it's rabbit is you, so I think it's Jade Rabbit.
Okay.
We lock that in?
Okay.
Yep, let's go.
I haven't actually checked the other animals' names. I do know that cat is mouse, so tiger would not surprise me. But the correct answer is jade rabbit. Well done. 2 more points.
Nice. Well done.
As well.
And then we go on to the next. Sorry, Jack? Okay. And oh, right, cat bear. Interesting. Yes, and as Score said, Chinese do have a sort of legend or version of a moon rabbit because they see the shape of a rabbit in the moon's different colorization shapes and things like that, which is number 2 reason why my bunny was named Luna. Question number 4 for Jack and John, also about something space related. What is the name of an in development interplanetary spacecraft planned to launch for a mission in Jupiter in 2022? Is it Juice, Judo, Jujube, or Juno?
It's Juice.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I read a short story about 3 satellites who talk to each other, and one of them is Juice, which hasn't launched yet. It's the Jupiter interplanetary something. It's definitely Juice.
I thought about that. Yeah, we can go with that.
Yeah.
As quick and almost said quick and quiet. Quick and easy locking in Juice.
Locked in.
That is correct. 2 more
Well
points. I mean, it's a mini, but it's still a final as we are being proved all over again. Yes, it stands for Jupiter, so JU, Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, then E from Explorer. So Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer. Yeah. So the I don't think I have enough round 2 tiebreakers, which I may need. So we'll see how that goes after question 5. And now we're going back to a bit more popular culture. So this is for Procyon and Applecast. In the musical 6, the musical number Get Down has a line in it. When I get bored, I do what? Go to court, find a new consort, read about the Mongol horde, or pour myself some port.
Have a good idea of that. I think go to court could make sense. I don't remember strictly what 6 is about, but it seems like it would make the most sense as like a weird musical line intuitively.
The only analysis I can do here is stress versus syllables because I don't know this musical number or this. I don't know this musical or this song. When I get bored, I go to court. When I get bored, I find a new consort. That makes sense. When I get bored, I read about the Mongol. This is not going well. When I get bored, I pour myself. Okay, that strategy fell flat on its face.
That doesn't really work. I don't think it's pour myself some port, honestly. But
I thought I was gonna. I'm gonna metagame this so hard. But,
wait, isn't this something about history? Vaguely something about history pops in my mind. Oh, is this not about... Could this be something about Henry? There is a musical about Henry VII's wives or something? Which there were 6 of?
Henry VIII.
Oh, Henry VIII, yeah.
8 man and
is it this musical? Because then go to court could make sense, or consort.
He had 7 wives. That doesn't make sense. And 6, it wasn't Henry VI, so like the number 6 doesn't feel like it would make sense. I get bored, I go to court. It's the shortest, it's the most ergonomical.
I think.
Let's go to court.
Yeah, I go to court sounds logical.
I mean, read about the Mongol horde.
No, it's not Mongol horde or port.
There's no.
I refuse to believe this.
And pour myself some port as well.
Let's just go for court? Or go to court?
No, I mean, it was the first thing you said. All of my strategies failed, so all you, mate.
Okay, locking in go to chord then, it seems.
Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. It's a punt anyway. We both don't know the musical.
The musical is actually about the 6 wives of Henry VIII.
Shoot.
I did not really think that would have been a hint or not, but that is the correct answer. I did not realize that. It was very interesting to listen to all of your logics. But essentially, I was just trying to find things that would fit the period more or less and would rhyme with, board. But yeah, some other mentionable lines from that song is, "My horses can trot up to 12 miles an hour. I ain't saying I'm a gold digger, but check my prenup and go figure." Or something that the musical's creator said to be his favorite line: "I look more rad than Lutheranism." So it's a banger of a song. It's a really good one.
Sounds like a musical that came off of Kanye.
It was written while they were in university, I think, like in a dorm room or something like that. And then it's basically like History Means a Beyonce concert, more or less. So let me check on your backs. Now, question number 6 is, oh, how apt! I didn't realize that would be a coincidence. But question number 6 is also about the musical Six. So in the same musicals, a number that's also called Six, the song, Jane Seymour says that her musical family band is called what? Tudor Von Traps, the Rolling Stones, S Club 6, or Westminster ABBA?
Part of me said that if Tudor came up in any of the answers, I would say that, but I mean, I have no idea.
I think I listened to the song like a while ago, but I don't remember the lyrics at all. If you're leaning Tudor Von Traps, I'm happy with that. Because I don't really know. So
I mean, fine. I don't think we can logic our way through this.
yeah.
So we may as well guess.
Yeah.
A.
Locking in Tudor Von Traps?
Yes,
yeah.
In that song, she does say, you could say perhaps we're called the Tudor Von Traps. Just kidding. We're called something else.
Oh, no.
Like, that's very much how the song
Fake
goes.
out.
That's very much how, like, I'm not trolling you, but like that's the song goes. I mean, I'm trolling you putting that answer a little bit, but
Yeah.
that's how the song goes.
I guess you could say the answer was a Von Trapp.
But okay, so now Procyon and Applecast can steal from the remaining 3 options. Do you have an idea, or what would be your guess?
Well, no.
Not really any clue, as might be clear from our last statement that we don't know about this musical.
I would honestly just go for I don't think it's S Club 6 because I don't even know who that's based on. I would go off the pun that I think is better, which would be Westminster ABBA. I don't think the Rolling Stones come off the tongue well.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking the Rolling Stones comes off really well, considering it's about royalty.
Yeah, but you have to do weird stuff with your tongue. Also, Westminster Abbey is like a thing.
Yeah, could be. Well, would it be that's not about? Is that about musical? About music? I honestly don't know. I'm willing to go with you. Like it's probably between Rolling Stones and Westminster ABBA. I agree on that. I think it's the Rolling Stones, but it's more than a pun, then it flows well. So it's your call in the end.
I don't have a coin, but do you want me to flip a Cheez-It?
If that suits your fancy.
I mean, if you've played, there's a number of server quiz shows where I go with like the one answering questions that I don't know the answer to, the one way I know how, and just going, "Hey Siri, pick a number," or "Hey Siri, flip a coin," and I don't know. I'd say I've done it. It's worked. The expected.
I'll clarify that we don't usually have coins on the original show, but I'm 99.9% sure that that would be allowed, so I have no objections.
Okay, let me find a nice.
Or just do it in your head. Maybe that's quicker.
Okay.
The cheese it landed on Westminster ABBA.
Let's go with Westminster ABBA.
Okay, locking in Westminster ABBA, then?
Yes, let's trust the cheese it.
Firstly, S Club 6 was a pun on S Club 7.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
And the song goes, you could say perhaps we're called the Tudor Von Trapps. Just kidding. We're called the Roiling Stones. Another reason why the Rolling Stones was meant for her is that her solo song in that musical is Heart of Stone. So that fit very nicely with the whole thing. Also, Jack and John, you don't need to defend yourself like once you've already given an answer, because then it doesn't matter. It's just for start so that you cannot hear. That's okay. So I was sort of almost hoping that Procyon and Apple would answer this correctly because we wouldn't have a tie. But, oh, wait, alright, we don't have a tie anymore because Procyon and Apple answered their question about the musical. Yeah. So they are now ahead of 6-4. Which means that if they answer correctly, that is it. That is, if Procyon and Applecast answer the next question correctly, they win. John and Jack need to hope that Procyon and Applecast don't answer. Even if they don't seal it, they still have a chance. But essentially, if Procyon and Applecast answer the next question correctly, they win the round. Question number 7. According to Guinness Book of Records, the longest novel, and that is measured by characters, not by words or anything, specifically by characters, is written by which author? Marcel Proust, Honoré de Balzac, Ernest Hemingway, or Nikolai Gogol?
Proust, lock in.
Well, that's quick. I mean, I had a hunch, but
yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but I remember that it's a thing. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm locking in. Doesn't seem Applecast would be opposing.
No, I'm not gonna oppose. Okay. I think Procyon is correct.
And congratulations, you two have won yourselves a round. Yes, it is called Remembrance of Things Past, and it is about 9.6 million characters. So it's 9.609 something. That's a lengthy piece of a thing. And by the way, so I did ask 8 to write puns for the 6th question of the musical. S Club 6 was a sort of teamwork, and Westminster ABBA was offered to me by another friend, so I cannot take credit for those, as awesome as they are.
The puns were better than the actual answer, that's what tricked me.
Now I feel sad. That is a headbanger of a musical, by the way. Like, feel free to check that out if you're into musicals. So, Procyon and Applecast, congratulations. You're moving on to round 3, so you can take a breather for a little moment. John and
well done.
Jack. Well done. John and Jack, you now await the sudden death elimination. And I think instead of going to sudden death, I'm just going to give you the next question that would have been in the round. But now you would be going against each other. So this would be on buzzers. That's what I forgot to check buzzer.dev. Abe, have you set up a buzzing thing in
Yeah, I've got Buzz in live, and let me share the link with you. I did not get that to you.
Yeah, whatever service of your preference, because I forgot to check what's better in advance. But yeah, share it with contestants first. I'll trust you in monitoring that. I see that now as well. I will join. If we could just quickly check our buzzers.
Jack's good, and then we'll have John next.
There we go.
Perfect.
Seems all good. Okay. And moving on to question 8, if you are both ready.
Yep. Good luck.
So,
Good luck.
That's not the. Oh, I forgot to. Did I forget to change the text? I may have forgotten to change the text of the question itself. I'll get to it later. So, sorry for that. There's a little bit of introduction. So, as someone may know, Ernest Vincent Wright has written a novel called Gatsby, which does not include any words that contain the letter E, which is the most common letter in English. There is another novel without the letter E, whose title, if translated to English, would be A Void, as in a void. And that book was originally written in which language? So the other novel without letter E, titled A Void, as in the noun, was originally written in which language? That's not the... Damn it! I did not copy the thing correctly. Apologies. So, Spanish, German, Italian, or French?
John.
No idea. Just gonna take a guess that it is French.
Jack, do you think John is correct?
I don't know. I was just absolutely terrified that it was going to be a question about the 2 million word long Super Smash Bros. Fan fiction, because I'd made a joke about it to John.
Oh.
Because I knew the questions were thematically linked.
Right, yeah. For me, it's just like weird novel.
I don't know. I was looking for a language that didn't have many A's in it, but they all seem to have a lot of A's in it. So
Right.
I think I might have guessed German.
Okay, so well, you may have a guess if John is incorrect. The novel literal title is The Disappearance, and it's called La Disparition, or however you want to pronounce it. And that's a 300-page French novel written by Georges Perec, entirely without using the letter E. So congratulations, John!
Thank you. Thank you.
Win the tiebreaker. Jack, commiserations.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for playing. Nice to have you around. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
Lovely.
I'll avenge you.
Aww, how cute. How lovely. Awesome.
Good luck. Good luck.
But yeah, thanks for playing, and hopefully you stick around to watch. And round of applause. Well played.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, now moving on to round 3, which hopefully I'll have all questions on the screen. Well, it's just the topics. I will read the questions. So round 3, it's now individual scores. And you're gonna have 5 topics to choose from. I prepared 5 properly this time again. This or that type questions. I'm just giving you a statement, and you're telling me if it's one or the other. Correct answers can be banked only in sets of 3. And then you burn down to the last locked point amount. So the sequence of choosing, I see Procyon has 15 points, Apple has 13 points, and John has 10 points throughout the first 2 rounds of this game, which means Procyon gets the first choice out of 5 topics. And the topics tonight are Catnip, Sweet Catnip, Who's Your Daddy, The Loser Takes It All, One Shall Not Shanty, or Excellent.
Oh. How's it going? This is a tough decision. Okay. I'm a fan of eggs. Let's go with eggs.
Okay. So the topic of choice is excellent. Now, what do you think it will be? Do you have like a more specific thought?
Chicken breeds that produce white versus brown eggs.
Interesting. Not as specific, but it is about animals. I'm gonna name you 20 animals, and you're gonna tell me if they lay eggs or not. Or specifically for offsprings. Now, just to clarify, like obviously there are eggs and ovaries, but I'm not counting those. It's specifically about laying eggs to get the offsprings out, as it were. So yeah, I'm gonna name you 20 animals, and you're just gonna tell me eggs or no eggs.
How about can I go like yes or no?
That's fine. Yes for eggs.
Let's go with yes, no.
Yes for eggs, no for no. Eggs. Okay. Are you ready
Trying to remember my exceptions. Yeah, I guess let's go for it.
then? Exceptions. Okay, starting.
Oh.
Starting now. Ibis.
Yes.
Correct. Echidna.
Yes.
Correct. Katydid.
No.
Incorrect. Ibis is a bird. Echidna is a mammal, but is one of two animals laying eggs instead of giving birth. And katydid is an insect, and insects do lay eggs as well. So we're back to 0 points. Moving on. Koi. Wait, that's the wrong button. Sorry. Koi.
Yes.
Correct. Bandicoot.
No.
Correct. Kakapo.
Repeat.
Kakapo. Kakapo.
Yes.
Correct. So yes, koi is a fish. Bandicoot is a marsupial. And kakapo, I'm sure I mispronounced it. I'll allow some extra time due to that for later. It's a type of parrot. Moving on. Hickory shad.
Yes.
Correct. Binturong.
No.
Correct. Chevroten.
No.
Correct. Hickory shad is a fish. Binturong is a mammal, also known as a bear cat. And chevroten or chevrotane is a mouse deer. So
Are you giving me animals in English? Because I've never heard of any of those.
I'm giving you. I was doing essentially trying to do a lot of weird animals, or like not obvious ones. So
lobster. How about that one?
Then I mean, no. I mean it's a mini final, so like basically I wanted to make people work for it a little bit and not be as like simple as obvious, because there are a couple other topics that are in itself a bit more difficult. So
I like the Doctor Who question better.
Well, you're doing reasonably well so far. Okay, moving on. Rock monitor.
Yes.
Correct. Colugo.
No.
Correct. Platypus.
Yes.
Correct. 9 points. Rock monitor is a type of monitor lizard, and reptiles do lay eggs. Colugo is arboreal, meaning living in trees, gliding animals. And platypus is the other out of two mammals that actually lay eggs instead of giving birth. Moving on. Here's a simple one for you. Chinchilla.
Yes.
No.
Damn it.
Chinchilla is a rodent. It's this sort of, well, I wouldn't call it a big rabbit, but it's nocturnal. It's gray. It has a thin tail with some blue on the end.
Rodents don't lay eggs. Okay. Next question.
It's a rodent. Vampire bat.
No.
Correct. Arrau. Arrau.
Yes.
Correct. No, wait. That is not okay. Dunpart. Dunart. Sorry.
Spell it.
Which one did you say?
Fun Park.
Dunnart. Dunnart.
No.
That is correct. I'm allowing that because the time was off to me, and I'll allow one more. Okapi.
Yes.
That's incorrect.
Whatever.
So vampire bats are primates. They give birth. A row is a type of turtle. Dunnart is a marsupial. They look very much like a mouse. And okapi is a giraffe zebra-like animal. So yeah, okapi, yes. So yeah, I was like messing around. Like I'm allowing extra time due to my own handling, like I mentioned before. So I'm perfectly fine with that. So you got 12 points, which is a pretty reasonable result. Which is very, like, in the original show, if you have 12, like, you're good. You're considered good.
I enjoy eating eggs. I ate a hard-boiled egg during round 2,
Oh,
so I feel really comfortable.
lovely. So yeah, you'll now have to wait for Applecast's result to see if you are making through or not. 12 is a good score, but it's very much, I wouldn't make assumptions yet, just in case, because we do have good
Cool.
players in tonight. So, but you can take a breather for now. And the next person to choose is Applecast. So what you have left is Catnip Sweet Catnip, Who's Your Daddy, The Loser Takes It All, and or One Shall Not Shanty.
All of them, I have no clue, or they sound horrible. They sound entertainment.
That's sort of the point of those.
I need to take something that's not anything entertainment. And I have no clue what it's gonna be. Let's go with you. Let's go with Catnip Sweet Catnip.
Aww. Do you have any idea of what it will be?
Not the dubious. Besides maybe fruits? Only thing I
Oh,
think
because
of.
sweetness. Okay. No, so this is a sort of pun or spin of the phrase home sweet home. And my home, aside from the internet, obviously, is Lithuania. So as I, as I keep it so hidden, especially in the questions. So I'm gonna name you 20 celebrities, 20 famous people, and you're gonna have to tell me if they are of Lithuanian descent or not.
Oh, jeez.
So now, obviously, like, levels of Lithuanianism, I guess. Some are stronger, some are weaker. But this is sort of like, this is enough to be considered of Lithuanian descent and partial Lithuanian descent. So that's sort of, we claim them, like unofficially claim them as like, yay, they're part of us, and what have you. So yeah. 20 famous people. Yes, if they are of Lithuanian descent. No, if not. Clear enough?
Yeah, I'll just have to wing it.
I mean, it's sort of entertainment, I guess.
I know probably sport people from Lithuania, but that's about it.
I'm not putting Sabonis in there, unfortunately. Like, these are sort of more known as possibly non-Lithuanians or known abroad better, and apparently they have Lithuanian in them rather than Lithuanians that end up being famous, with a couple maybe exceptions. Anyhow, moving on.
Alright, completely winging it then.
Ready?
Yes.
Jack Sharkey.
No?
Incorrect. Lithuanian American World Heavyweight Boxing Champion, born in New York to Lithuanian immigrants. Next, John Travolta.
No.
Correct. Richard Osman.
No.
Correct. Nicki Minaj.
No.
Correct. 3 points. Nothing else to comment on the rest. Just no. Continuing, Lawrence Harvey.
Yes.
Correct. Jason Sudeikis.
Yes?
Correct. Jessica Biel, or Bile.
No.
Correct. 6 points. Lawrence Harvey is Lithuanian-born British actor and film director. Jason Sudeikis, known for SNL work mostly. Father is of Irish and Lithuanian descent. And Jessica Biel has nothing to do with us. 6 points. Moving on, Robbie Williams.
No.
Correct. Sia.
Yes.
Incorrect. No. Australian, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, that's right.
John C. Reilly.
Yes.
Correct. Mel Gedroych.
Yes?
Correct. Alex Trebek.
No?
Correct. 9 points. See, not as bad as you thought.
I'm just guessing off of them. I don't know most of these names, but...
Oh, wow, okay. John C. Reilly is actor, I believe. His mother was of Lithuanian ancestry. Mel Gedroych, a British comedian. Her father was of Polish-Lithuanian descent, and Alex Trebek just put it in there because why not? Next, Ruta Gedmintas.
No.
Incorrect. Born in UK to a Lithuanian father and English mother, now probably best known for playing Serafina Pekkala in his Dark Materials.
Sounded too logical to be correct.
Yeah, it was like the surname will give it away, probably. Moving on, Dave Grohl.
Yes?
Incorrect. That's the one from Foo Fighters. No. Sean Connery.
No.
Correct. Pink.
No.
Incorrect.
What is...
Pink, she described herself as Irish, German, Lithuanian Jew. And I'm not finding any more information, but that's totally enough for us.
Alright.
Going next, Charles Bronson.
Yes?
Correct. Bear Grylls.
No?
Correct. Anthony Kiedis.
Yes?
Correct. That's 12 points. So Charles Bronson is actor, born into a family of Lithuanian descent, mostly known for The Magnificent Seven. Bear Grylls, nothing to do with us. Anthony Kiedis, lead vocalist of Red Hot Chili Peppers. Grandfather's family emigrated from Lithuania in early 1900s. And the last one, just enough time, Robert Zemeckis.
Yeah.
Correct. And it took me strategy to not say Zemeckis, because that's how I usually say it.
It sounded very Lithuanian.
Yeah, because it's spelled C-K-I-S at the end, and like I always emphasize that Zemeckis, like that's how we pronounce it. So his father was Lithuanian American and mother Italian American. So that leaves you with 13 points, which means you're definitely going through. Oh, Donnie Montel. Yeah, I mean Donnie Montel is just a pseudonym. Donatas Montvidas is his real name. He's our Eurovision guy. Oh gosh, Love is Blind with the blindfold. Moving on.
That was a good act.
I mean, it's sort of like it's cringy pop, but it's still quality pop. So it's like
it's okay, decent.
Yeah. So yeah, but like I said, Oni, these were meant to not be like Lithuanians that are famous for something, but more like famous people who apparently are part Lithuanians.
Yeah, it didn't matter for me. It was for me just, I don't know the name. Let's just guess whether it's
Lithuanian
was on your side or not. Anyway.
Yeah, RNG
might have helped me, not knowing where they're from.
Yeah. So Applecast, you're definitely in the final round for this episode. Procyon is still a little bit in danger. Now, John needs to get 13 or more points. If John gets 12, Procyon wins the tiebreak due to better performance throughout the previous episode. So,
John, please be nice to me. I gave you a ball.
I'm going to be devious, I promise.
I want you to win, John. I need my revenge for the showcase where you won from me.
Okay, so John gets to choose from the remaining 3. And like, how lovely they're like now in the middle. Who's your daddy? The loser takes it all, or one shall not shanty.
I'm similarly horrified that these are going to be entertainment. I think I'm going to go for the loser takes it all and hope that, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm hoping it's sports and not like American Idol or something. But we'll see.
I now immediately feel bad remembering that you're an American.
Oh God.
This is the entertainment question.
No.
And if I said I'm sorry that you're American and it's entertainment, do you have a bit of a more accurate guess of what it could be?
Is it going to be like Eurovision?
Uh-huh.
Jeez. Well, good game, guys. It was really fun.
do you take any interest in Eurovision?
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely heard a couple of Eurovision songs,
Mhm.
but I would say my knowledge of Eurovision before like 2010 is severely lacking. So we'll see.
There's
We'll see.
not that much after 2010 actually here. So the thing, well, I mean, Applecast managed to get 13 points by mostly guesswork. So, who knows?
I'll be doing the same.
I'm gonna name you 20 countries, and you're gonna
Mhm.
tell me if that country has been the last place for at least 3 times
Oh, jeez. Okay.
or more. So essentially, like more than 2.
Mhm.
Because more or less. For the years where it was semifinals and the finals, I'm counting just the finals. If it makes any detailed difference for you, which I fear it may not.
No, not at all. I didn't know there were
You want
semifinals.
Yeah, but
to
basically,
you can cheat with a coin.
essentially has that country been the last place in Eurovision contest or the finals of Eurovision contest in that year for 3 or more times? So, not sure what words you want to use, like many, less, or just yes, no.
Can I say like yes for lost 3 or more?
For
and then
for
no
the
for...
larger, yeah.
Yeah.
So yes,
Okay.
for I have it as more. That will be easier for me. Okay.
Cool.
So are you ready?
I guess so.
Best of luck. I
Thank
feel
you.
bad, but I mean it happens.
I'll try my best. I'll try my
I
best.
have cucked Ash on K-pop.
That's true. That's true.
That's sort of, that's not the worst I've done so far. Maybe I think. Okay, starting now. Cyprus.
No.
Correct. United Kingdom.
Yes.
Correct. Denmark.
Yes.
Incorrect.
Ah.
Cyprus only once in 1986. United Kingdom 4 times. Denmark only once in 2002. Germany.
Yes.
Correct. Finland.
No.
Incorrect. Germany 7 times in total. Finland 9 times in total.
Okay.
Monaco.
No.
Correct. France.
Yes.
Incorrect.
Oh, come on.
Monaco twice in 1959 and 66. France only once in 2014, which is after 2010.
Fair.
Moving on. Italy.
Yes.
Incorrect.
I'm pretty much just going on if they're like big countries, then I'll figure, oh, they probably played it a lot, so they'll have lost more. Like that's
Right.
kind of my
Okay.
logic.
I mean, usually big countries can make better performances too,
That's
but
true. That's true.
that depends. Italy has done it only once in 1966, and that being the 8th question, and you still having 0 points means your maximum is 12. Meaning
That's okay.
Procyon would
I'm
win
gonna
the
go
tie
for
for
12.
that.
Personal best.
Procyon would win the tiebreak, which means Procyon is already in the final round, and we will need to say goodbye to you, unfortunately.
It's okay.
I would like to play it out through the end just to see how it goes.
No, yeah, I would love to.
Lovely.
That would be
Okay.
fun.
So moving on, Luxembourg.
No.
Incorrect. 3 times in total.
Oh, okay.
Turkey.
No.
3 times in total. Norway.
No.
Incorrect. 11 times in total, the most that a country has placed last. Yugoslavia.
No.
Correct. Malta.
No.
Incorrect.
How has Malta lost 3 or more times?
Malta has lost 3 in 1971, 72, and 2006.
Wow. I didn't even know Malta was in it 3 times, so that's impressive.
Malta is there a lot. They usually sing like power ballads and stuff like that.
Okay,
Yugoslavia was only once in 1964, which I mean, they didn't have much chance to participate in later years. Moving on, Spain.
Yes.
Correct. Ireland.
No.
Correct. Lithuania.
No.
Correct. 3 points.
Yay. At least I got 3. I'm happy with that.
Spain got last 5 times, Ireland only twice in 2007 and 13, Lithuania only once in 1994. I think we placed last another time with our Strasdas, because this was a video specialist. Our Strasdas got last place in the semi-final, I think, possibly. Netherlands.
Yes.
Correct. Portugal.
Yes.
Correct. Sweden.
Yes.
Incorrect.
No.
You keep burning. That's the thing. You get some right ones in. But
Yeah, I'll
you
get
keep
2
burning.
and then drop it back down.
So Netherlands 4 times, Portugal 4 times, Sweden only twice in 1963 and 77. And last one, Iceland.
No.
Correct. 4 points.
I'll
Only
take 4.
twice.
I'm happy with that.
So yeah. I like jinx it.
You did, because
You're
you said
getting
first, second,
third
third. So I
place.
was just thinking that, yeah.
I'm
So it's your fault. It's your fault.
I'm sorry. I mean, it is sort of fine because I said the question.
That's true.
But yeah. Sorry to see you go. Chad was thinking you would win this.
That's true. I got jinxed by chat also.
Yeah, but I mean,
the dual curse.
Yeah, you won the showcase episode, so you have that in your bank. I guess it's time to let others get some.
Exactly.
Wait, Applecast,
yeah,
have you won the other showcase episode? No, you got second, I think. Applecast, what was your performance in the showcase episode?
No, I lost against John in the showcase.
Oh, lovely. Well, at least you did better than John this time.
Yes, well done.
Yeah, 3rd time to the final, probably losing. Gotta make it the 3rd to win.
So yeah, commiserations, John. I hope you had fun.
I had tons of fun.
Lovely. I hope you're having fun in the other thing that I still need to do tonight. But yeah, sorry, but RNG, the bad topic thing. That was the entertainment question. I feel slightly bad. I'm sure you'll forgive me though.
I will eventually.
Thank you. Eventually. Fair enough. We'll figure something
All right, good luck,
out.
guys.
Thank you. See you around. Bye.
See ya.
Okay. Now we're down to the final 2.
Still a little bit in shock that there's. Like,
Sorry?
You said something. That there's like a. Did you say like there's a 5 million word Super Smash Bros. Fan fiction?
Jack said something like that. Yeah, like we're 6 million word. Something.
I'm still a little bit stuck on.
I think you should DM Jack after the episode then to get more information on that. Then I think he'll be happy to provide.
I agree that you could try to obtain more information about this because that is what
remarkable and questionable possibly at the same time. Okay, so round 4. The fan fiction, Jack. Was it you who mentioned? I think it was, yeah. So now we would need to get Procyon on the Buzzing website. If you could help with that. Thank you. Now
I also need to be on the Buzzing website.
Oh right, yeah, I looked at the wrong name. Sorry. Yes, Applecast as well. My apologies. Well caught. So yeah, round 4. Also same as in the previous times. Everything is the same. We have true false. We have the word chain. We have normal questions. I'm just opening all my Trello setup so that I can see like factoids and the order and what have you. And if you two are ready, I guess we should quickly test our buzzers.
They are open Apple first, please. Thank you. And clearing for Procyon. And thank you.
Lovely. All's working. Both of you are ready?
As ready as I can be.
Ready is a relative. Is it a relative statement or a normative? I think it's a relative. Let's go with that.
Whichever one that is. Yes, I'll say yes. For the last chance marbles. Round 4. Question number 1. In Picard or Walloon languages, the words camberete or cambrai meant a small room. The first small rooms like that appeared in France at the end of the 15th century. And in 1966, we could see a musical of the same name as well. What is the title of that musical?
Procyon.
Cabaret.
Could you repeat that, sir?
Cabaret.
That is correct. Yeah, it just meant small room, and then you started having shows. Then the show's cabaret appeared at the end of 15th century, and then there was the musical. So Procyon is leading 1-0. Question number 2. Andrea Gibson's poetry book is full of colorful and subtle views on various topics, including romance and love. The book title was possibly inspired by another book, which was published in 1954, even though in that other book, love isn't very prominent at all. Both book titles also feature different animals. Which animal is mentioned in the Andrea Gibson's book? Procyon?
Procyon.
Oh, sorry.
Butterfly.
Sorry, you cut off. Just to confirm, could you repeat?
Butterfly.
I believe that's what I heard. Just wanted to confirm. And that is correct. That is correct. That other book in 1954 was Lord of the Flies by William Golding. And Andrea Gibson's poetry, because, it's full of love and it's colorful and it's subtle. It's like having butterflies in the stomach, right? So it was called Lord of the Butterflies. So Procyon's now leading 2-0. They are really good on the buzzer. Seems. Moving on to question number 3. In Fred Mayer's store chain, Frank Zappa's music album Jazz from Hell was sold with the parent advisory warning sticker. It's unclear if the reason for that was bad relationship between the musician and the store chain, or was it the album title mentioning hell. But such parent advisory measure was a really big confusion among just normal people. What specific attribute did this album have?
Procyon.
All of the tempos and rhythms were extremely strange. Very weird tempo and rhythming.
That is incorrect.
Fantastic.
Apple has 10 seconds to buzz in with his option.
Apple.
It used a synthesizer?
Also incorrect. So the thing is, parent advisory is weird, like in this case. What is usually parent advisory meant for on the music albums? Why is it there? It's because of some explicit lyrics, like on Eminem's album, right? This album was all instrumental. So that's the specific attribute. So, and that's why it was weird. Like, it was all instrumental. Why is parent advisory needed?
On the cover?
Sorry?
Is it an explicit album cover?
I don't think so. I haven't checked, but I don't think so. But that was like that's why the main confusion was about, like, why you're having that when it's all instrumental. Let me just quickly Google if I can see Jazz from Hell.
I mean, personally, I know that there's a song called "The Black Page" by Frank Zappa, which the tempo is extraordinarily weird, or the drumming is ridiculous.
But like that's not the point of the that's not the feature of the whole album, and that's why not why the parent advisory was so confusing. I'm checking, and the album is just a picture of the man, assumingly Frank Zappa himself, so nothing confusing there. So yeah, Procyon is still leading 2-0 as we move into question 4, which is word chain, or word ladder as some like to call. So just quick example to remind, you're going to see 4 clues. The answers to those clues differ only by one letter in a chain or ladder formation. And for the correct answer, you would get 2 points, and I would need to hear all 4 answers. So in this example, what I would need to hear is warm, ward, warp, and carp, all 4 words. You have 40 seconds for this one instead of 20, and I'm just going to move on with the question itself. So the clues are not different, Helen Mirren, challenge, female equine. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds. Applecast. Apple.
Oh, oops! I was I was not mute. Same, Dame or Dame, dare, mare.
Same.
Applecast gets 2 points. Well done.
Good one.
The very last second, I think there was like 2 or at most 3 seconds left on the clock.
The Dame took me so long to realize.
I thought putting Judi Dench, but I thought like it's mini final. Let's make it a bit tougher. Like let's make it slightly obscure. And thank you for the compliments in chat. This one is of my devising, so I'm happy.
This was a nice one.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to question 5. Back to normal question. This is again normal question. Number 5. Comedy skit blank's origin portrays a group of Boy Scouts who really need to pee. However, the bathroom stall is occupied, so the boys need to keep waiting for, well, quite some time. As a result, they start to uncomfortably move around while standing in their place and waiting. Name the blank in the skit's title in 2 words. Procyon?
P Scout.
Could you repeat that, please?
P Scout.
Huh. That is not correct. Applecast
Didn't think it was.
Applecast has 10 seconds. Despite what the timer says, yeah. No.
Can't think of anything.
Yeah. If there had been no buzzes, I would have given a hint, which is now invalid in this case, that one of the words is a nationality. Would that have helped?
Not really.
So you're waiting in line and you need to pee and you uncomfortably move around. And when you uncomfortably move around while needing to pee, you usually move your legs, but not really the upper body. So the skit is called Irish Dancing Origin, or Irish Dances. Because supposedly that's how Irish dances came about. Irish dancing, like, you know, there were Boy Scouts waiting to pee and they started filling with their legs.
All right.
Question?
Interesting origin.
Well, that's a comedy skit. Like, that's not actual theory, it's just a comedy skit.
Okay.
Oh, European. Oh, nice one, Abe. I like it.
Good one.
Okay, so question number 6 is true or false question. Whoever buzzes in first, I'm going to give you a statement. Whoever buzzes in first tells me true or false. If they're correct, they get the point. If they're incorrect, their opponent gets the point by default. Tonight's true or false statement is true or false. The most popular sport in Lithuania is football, aka soccer.
Procyon.
False.
And what would the actual most popular sport be?
Let's think.
That's not the part of the answer.
Basketball. I guess would be basketball.
Our second religion is called basketball. So yes, not football. Football is just number 2 sport. So Procyon gets themselves another point, and now they're leading 3-2 with 4 questions still left. So still a good thing to go. Question number 7. And we're now back to normal for the rest of the game unless tiebreaker is needed. Okay. Question number 7. Stock market crash of 1987 is also known as Black Monday. The situation or event, or however we call it, started in Hong Kong, then spread across Europe and USA. However, in Australia and New Zealand, this event is actually called different. There it's called Black what?
Procyon.
Tuesday.
Repeat that, please.
Tuesday.
Thank you. I thought that's what I heard. You just keep cutting it off at the beginning sometimes, so I just want to confirm.
Yeah, sorry, microphone.
No,
it's because I'm not at home, right?
That is perfectly fine. That's like what I think I hear. Just want to make sure, just in case. But that is correct. It's simply due to the time zones. When it was Monday in USA, it was just Tuesday in Australia and New Zealand. As simple as that. So Procyon is leading 4-2. 3 questions left. Still possible, but if Procyon answers the next question correctly, that's it. They win the episode. Question number 8. Boy band Westlife at first was meant to have a different name or title. Their original name is also mentioned in a title of a 1957 Broadway musical. What is that name? And I specifically want the name, not the musical.
Procyon.
But I'll count both.
West Side Story?
I'll take that. I just specified that I would take it. So, yes. The musical is West Side Story. The band was simply meant to be called West Side. Yeah, that's there's nothing really more to explain in this one. And with that, because there's only 2 questions left, that is Procyon's 5th point. Unless I'm mistaken, right? I see still only 4, but I believe this is the 5th point, Dave. Am I correct? Lovely. Thank you. Yeah, Procyon wins the episode. Congratulations. I don't have a fanfare. I should have prepared one, but anyhow. But yeah. Oh, that's a lovely video. Congratulations, Procyon. Sorry, Applecast.
Was about to happen. I'm not fast enough on the buzzer. I knew the last 3, but I'm not fast enough.
You got 13 points on Lithuanian origin question.
I'll take 3 finals.
by just guessing, yeah, and we're participating in 3 finals, which may well be the record. No, wait, that would be. Oh yeah, because John didn't make it to this one, so that's probably the record. I would need to check proper stats, but But yeah, commiserations. You are now leaving the tournament, unfortunately, and Procyon has secured their place in the tournament final, where they will meet Samster, Hallian, Lucario, Bronco, and Liquid Courage for revenge against Liquid Courage, potentially, specifically.
What if everybody gets every question right in the first round? Because I expect that to happen.
Sorry, what was the question?
What's the situation for everybody getting every question right in the first round? Because holy crap, that's
we go to tiebreakers until we have like a result that would allow for elimination. Basically, just extra questions to get something happening for the difference in the result. So I'm happy. I have prepared 2, I think, additional questions. So thankfully that was 2 more than needed. But yeah, so that's it for tonight. I don't have a grandiose finish, but the soundtracks and everything, I'll see if I can find something nice for the final. But this was the mini final. Now we have all 6 tournament finalists for next. I almost said next week for next Golden Mine stream, which will be on January 29th, so exactly in 2 weeks. Also, probably at the same time, 8 p.m. I'll need to double check with contestants just in case, but I'll update you on everything on Discord. See you there. Thank you to all contestants once again. Congratulations, Procyon. Thank you all. Thank you all for playing. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Ape, for helping with the stats and overall. I hope you had fun. That is me for tonight. And tune in back on Wednesday when Ash's next stream is. I don't remember what that is, or I don't know what that is, but keep an eye on Discord. Link should be in there, and you'll find everything. See you around.